Shalom, Kahaloyim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the head elders, the apostles, the great millstone. Shalom Akim here and abroad. It's the brother Yarzayan. Just want to get into this scripture in Baruch, alright, about how Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans who have been scattered, alright, shall remember themselves. We're in that time, alright. You know, you see in a major influx, if you will, of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans pursuing the Baruch 2 and 30, all right, waking up. Because why? We're in the end of the so-called white man's rulership, who is Esau, Edom, according to the Bible. All right, Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. All right, and you see the what you call this that I got here, the slides. All right, just to show you, these stolen lands. Psalm 49:11. Their inward thought that their houses shall continue forever, and they call their lands after their own names. All right, Africa, America. All right, Amerigo Vespucci, Scipio, Leo Scipio Africanus. All right, got the different captivities which Israel has continually been going through. All right, Egyptian captivity, Assyrian, ancient Babylon, excuse me. All right, see, these are things that that Israel has been going through for so long. It's pretty much the Most High is having where you got no choice. Obviously, you got no choice because you were created to serve and to be the people of the Lord. But it's just becoming overwhelmingly evident, and those that do not have a sincere mind and not willing to do the right thing according to the laws, statutes, and commandments in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashai, they're going to get a harsh judgment. All right. And this word through the Spirit is going out through the four corners of the earth, so there's no excuse whatsoever, man. All right, the Most High created this internet to where you can get all kinds of unknown information. All right, at your own fingertips, Baruch 2 and 30 again. For I knew that they would not hear me, because they are a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Okay? So call Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashai, and double honor to the head elders, the apostles, for diligently doing the work, so that, through the Spirit, we can be woken up through the Spirit and carry on until, the Lord brings the judgment, which is going to be a series of things to come. A series of things like famines and death. Right now, things are brewing up to where society is never the same, never going to be the same. And that's a good thing for the elect of the nation of Israel. But as for the rebellious house, all right, it's not a good thing, because they're going to get their worst fears to come upon them. Most High is going to bring their worst fears upon them. All right, in judgment. Because they refuse. Because the Lord just said it in the scripture. I knew that they would not hear me, because they are a stiff-necked people. There's a stiff-necked people. Who's that? The Israelites, man. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, bar none, are the only ones that fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28th chapter and the different books of the law. Numbers, Nehemiah, all right, Jeremiah, Isaiah, and the list goes on. All the prophets spoke about Hosea. All the prophets spoke about what would happen to Israel for being, all right, rebellious, man. All right, and it's happening to you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. But the water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashai for the elect, which we hope and pray, all right, like heck, to be a part of, man. Because the salvation is coming to the elect. It's not coming even to 2/3 to the entire nation of Israel. this time around. That happened in ancient Egypt. The Lord only did that once, and he did it various times. In the book, you can read the book of Judges. But then when Israel got the kingdom, you know, their kingdom, meaning the northern and southern kingdom, once again, all hell started breaking loose. Jake just couldn't keep it together, man. You know, and that's why Jake is in the predicament. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are in this predicament you're in. And you're trusting in Egypt. You're trusting in this so-called white man, in this system, man. All right? That's why you're voting. Hell, a lot of you have already voted, you know, for the damn devil, whoever they may, whether it's Trump or Biden. All right? And the scriptures constantly tell you against that. All right? You're supposed to look into your how about Shemiyah Shai. All right, but that's all I'm going to say for now. All right, shalom.